Yo, what is up, Marshalltown? This is the infamous JV band JV back at it here with some Rainbow Six Siege action here tonight. I am with the Mr. Zane Smith. Hello, Zane. How are you?
Hello. Looks like they warming up.
Yeah, we're just warming up here before our match tonight. Very excited to see where we're going with this. Rainbow Six Siege still undefeated so far on the year. They're going to be looking to take it home again here. Another good win tonight. But, of course, as you can see, warming up right now. And I'm very excited. We were here 2 weeks ago we were here.
Yeah.
And we saw a good win by your Tigers. I think they won pretty handily, only losing like a round or two.
I believe in that second set, they did only lose about one round, so.
Yeah, your Tigers going absolutely gnarly on the sticks here. And as we are filtering in, just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who is currently in and who will be in to watch the stream tonight. Very excited for everybody to be here. And just going to have a quick shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, that's Hellberg's Jewelry, the Marshalltown Company, Marshalltown Chamber of Commerce, and Mech9. So very excited, very glad that all of our sponsors have sponsored us throughout this season and the future seasons. And, of course, as always, if you guys are owning a business where I'm just thinking, man, I really want to sponsor a stream, go ahead and contact Andrew Goforth, Nathan Rodemeyer, or a finance representative here at the college. And for everyone else watching at home that's thinking, man, I would totally love to give something, but I don't think I want to be a sponsor. Well, I have the thing for you. Zane, are you do you own Amazon Prime by chance?
I do.
Oh, really? You own Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Well, actually, you know what's something really cool you can do with that Amazon Prime?
And now what is that?
When you go to Twitch, you actually get a free Twitch subscription with your Amazon Prime once a month, if you can believe it. I mean, it's crazy. It gives like $5 whole to MCC Esports for scholarships, for equipment, for jerseys, for all sorts of things, which is just crazy, right? I already have Amazon Prime. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I am, again, so if you at home, Amazon Prime, you're thinking, man, I really wish we could do something. Well, you have a free subscription. Costs you absolutely nothing. Once a month, you get that subscription. So please consider subscribing with that monthly Twitch Prime. And again, just going to let everybody filter in. We'll be back here in a couple of minutes for the start of our match tonight. So please, don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. AWC, Arizona Western College. Your matchup here tonight against your Tigers. And correction on the record for the year. We are 3-1. I think we lost last week. So, well, we weren't on stream, so now we are back. 3-1, looking to go 4-1, pushing really well in the Open Series right now. So looking to just take that top spot still. And as for Arizona Western, this is their second week of gameplay. They are 1-0. So we are, excited to see what exactly they're gonna do. Because again, 1-0, probably don't know everything about them yet. So some things to be uncovered for sure, Zane.
Yep. And no, I heard that the other teams did well, and the Valorant team won pretty dominantly.
Yeah, that was live
night.
on YouTube last night.
Yeah. We had Mario Kart yesterday as well, streamed on here on Twitch.
Mhm.
I didn't catch any of that. I heard
Our Premier Series players, I think they both won. Both Ryan and Roby took home wins. Contender Series, just doing Contender Series things. And our Open Series was playing pretty well last night too. So, oh, also speaking of games that happened today, earlier we had our Smash Brothers crew battles. Both our gold team and blue teams won in crews tonight. So shout out Ontario. He's here tonight. He's playing for our Smash Bros. Cruise teams, which I think they ended about half an hour ago. So again, very excited to see where this one goes. We're just adding AWC into the lobby here right before we start. And is there anything you're looking for tonight, Zane? Any strategies that might come up tonight?
I believe Aurora, the new operator here, is finally coming out of quarantine.
A new operator, huh?
So right here on, I believe, Martin's screen, that is Aurora in the lobby. And she's unique. She has this little launcher, and she launches these barricades you can't break unless you throw an explosive at it, or when you get close, there's gonna be a little target on the top you can shoot. I've seen a lot of tech used with it, like placing a claymore right behind it, and having a drum go up and lifts up the like bottom slit of the panel and blows up, or people put a breach charge and whatever. There is a bug where you can't open it. Not really a bug. It's with a drone. But honestly, I'm expecting MCC to just be MCC out here, play their game here.
Exactly. Yeah, we are ready to watch them play their game tonight. Let's see. Speaking of new operators, Valorant actually, I heard they also had a wave of new operators come out. Everybody's getting new characters, it seems, all around the NJCAAE.
Meanwhile, here in Smash.
Well, okay, yeah, obviously Smash hasn't had a meaningful update in over 2 years, but that's completely different. You know, they don't do the same things. I still want Waluigi in Smash, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Rest in peace, my soul.
Mike is gonna be dreaming for the rest of his life, I swear.
No, I'm trying. Look, Smash 6 around the corner, right? Could happen, right? Siege getting a new game. Maybe Waluigi gets added to the new Siege game before Smash. Like, you never know.
There is Street Fighter here in Rainbow Six Siege. I know that, so who knows?
Speaking of which, yeah. What do you have any thoughts about the new Siege game? I remember I saw something about it online. So
I haven't been following it. It's different.
It
feels more realistic than what the game is supposed to be.
Yeah, you can play there's a mode where you can play offensive and defensive people on the same team. Like that's kind of revolutionary for Siege.
Yeah, it's kind of unique. And yeah, like I get it. Siege being out for around 10 years, they're trying to do something different now, try to spice it up because the game, to me, hasn't felt like any different. It's kind of similar.
Yeah, very just if it's not broken, don't fix it type of game. Which it makes sense, right? Over a decade in the competitive scene, right? Every now and then you got to see maybe if you'll switch things up just a little bit. But again, I like watching Siege. I like casting Siege, but it's not very good Siege players. You'll never see me on the sticks for Siege. So
Mike over here is only a controller player.
Well, look, all right, I can play, keyboard on Fortnite. I can play keyboard on Rivals, sort of, but that's about it. Actually, I don't think I can do anything else. You definitely don't want to see me on Overwatch with the keyboard, because it is not good.
Just play the big monkey Winston.
Dude, I mean, look, he's best character in the game. I gotta play him. Like, objectively, number one. I don't think anyone would ever disagree. I would hope anyway. And I think we are finally getting ready to start our game. Here we go on Chalet, our first map, MCC, taking on Arizona Western College, AWC. And we're going to go straight into our operator bands. Zane, what kind of bands are you thinking we might have?
Honestly, there's a lot of different bands I could expect, but what I'm expected to see is what we call default bands. So like the more common operators should be banned. So it like over the years it has varied on who is considered default ban. As you see, Blackbeard, since he got the change to his kit, he's kind of shifted into that default ban.
Nobody wants to play against Blackbeard today, it seems.
Man with a riot shield that can Kool-Aid man his way through a wall and keep a scar on him.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So honestly, Ace. Ace being a very interesting pick, being one of the hard breachers, better hard breachers, because he's at range. You're not at risk like a thermite. But
okay, very not in your face type of character.
Yeah, he used to be way better. His Selma charges, that's what they're called. They break 2 low portals. On launch, like 5 years ago, he used to be able to break 3, which was very big.
Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty much a thermite. Just had 3 throwable charges. As you see, Valkyrie and Fenrir
is Fenrir new, or I just don't think I've seen that character a whole lot.
Fenrir's been out for a while. He's on launch. He was very hard to deal with. You couldn't shoot his F-Not mines unless they're deployed, and now you can. What it is like these little mines he throws around, and when he can activate them, he can only have like 2 active at a time. And when you get in its area of effect or AoE, you kind of get nearsighted.
I got you.
He's very good, and you can hear when they have not mines glassing, so really good for audio cues. He's been banned pretty much ever since.
Yeah, I got you. All right, here we go. The first round is underway. The preparation phase going to be ending soon. Seems that AWC on the attack. Is that right? No, we're on the attack. Excuse me. I can't even differentiate who's who. But MCC on the offensive here. They will be trying to get in the Chalet, defuse some bombs, perhaps. As we are ready. Remember, for anyone who may not know, it is first 2-7 for best of 13. So we got a long ways and a lot of gameplay in store tonight.
And it looks like we may look at a library hit in MCC. Library itself.
Yeah, looks like MCC going through the top here. Looking through the windows, throwing in the drones. You never just want to go in super blind, right? You want to use the drones or some sort of surveillance mechanism in order to be like, oh, yeah, there's just a guy around the corner. Yeah. You never just want to hop through a window without looking.
Yes, jumping through with a stun out or having a lion scan. And it looks like Nate gets the early pick already.
Yeah, good job there from Nate, as you just said. First pick, AWC now down 4-1 with your personnel advantage here with your Tigers. We got just about a minute in here. Still just waiting. Just not rushing things. That is the number one motto you hear from the Rainbow Six players, is that they are the most patient people I've ever met.
Yes. As Colin often says, the siege is like chess. It's a very slow, strategic game, unlike other maybe fast-paced FPSs out there.
Exactly. Here we go. MCC Colin going down here. AWC going to get the pick, and now we're going to watch. It seems that AWC just waiting, right? Nobody really making too big of moves, but MCC is going to have to defuse that bomb. So there's only so much waiting you can do now here with just over 60 seconds left in the first round.
It looks like there is a mute jammer on the K9 wall. It looks like Montana is able to break it and open up the K9 wall, allowing a lot of pressure. Nate using Grim, which is kind of like a key launcher, and you get slammed.
Yeah, Nate right now getting just, bullets flying everywhere. Going to have to escape. Drop the diffuser, though, and re-picked up. I think they're going to switch who they're sending in to do that. And now we're going to see a fight here. Under 30 seconds left. Montana getting the kill.
Montana getting through a smoke.
That was beautiful. And now...
Plant down behind half wall.
Oh, my goodness. Montana, a pair of double kills there.
But one was a team frag. It looks like we've lost the first round. That is Montana getting the unfortunate TK onto Lily. That was really unfortunate. But
yeah, I mean, sometimes, you're looking for the other team, and then your teammate accidentally disappears. Like, not a lot you can do. End of round one, AWC, nice job there, just holding that ground, and they take that first round over your Tigers. But we got a long way to go before anything is decided.
For this round, I wouldn't. AWC may go down to the second floor, or not the second floor, but the basement bomb site. And that is this hold is unique. There is a mirror, so we're gonna see probably a wine hold or maybe a blue hold.
Oh, okay, I got you. As we watch, there was, just as you said, the wine cellar where the bombs were found. Colin looking, maybe switching up some of their loadouts or something. Now, that's what you can do. Like, we were, when we were on Valorant yesterday, it's like, no, once you pick your operator, like, that's it. You don't get to switch until the game's over.
Yeah, you play all rounds, 13 or however many, 20.
Yeah, but Siege, like, you can, like, mid-round, you can do whatever you want, really.
Yes. For the attackers, especially, before the prep phase is over, if they need to switch off of something, they can, which is really good. That was never always the case.
Oh, wow, okay.
Once you picked, you were stuck there, even on attacker side.
All right, here we go. Finally, getting some action here. The prep phase is over. MCC looking to get in here, throwing the drones. Again, that surveillance system going to be one of the more useful things here. And, it seems they've got AWC looking near the bomb. Shoot through the wall.
Nate gets the early pick onto the Ella.
Beautiful.
Getting a really early information in hunting and kitchen, and picking off that lone lurker with Bert being right there, the pinch.
Yeah, great stuff there. Shooting through the wall. You don't always get to see that all the time, but Siege, one of those games where, bullets in real life are going to fly through walls.
Yes.
So we're going to see that a whole lot here tonight. 4-5, your man advantage for your Tigers. As they look in, we are on Montana. Back to the surveillance system a little bit. Just looking for information. They need to find that bomb, and they need to do it, I wouldn't say super quickly, but got to get it done.
Yeah. Looks like Montana will drone in for someone in car garage getting that information. Now he's onto trench. Knows there's that mirror setup that they broke. Not really on. No one on that.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the mirror earlier. Seems that MCC has finally ascertained the fact that that character is going to be on here. Oh, niggas, looking at Colin. They did some damage, but not going to get the full pick here. And maybe finding a new angle, seeing if they'll come back. But I don't think so. I think they've ran away. You don't want to get shot too much.
Yeah. MCC kind of closing in on that wine. Having a wine take with Colin right above with Damos, being able to ping out any information.
Yeah, here we go. Finally, we are going to get the start here. The diffuser in wine cellar has been planted for your Tigers. And so now here it is. AWC does get the kill.
that stops the point. And down to 2v4 here.
Yeah, MCC just getting picked off left and right. AWC doing what they need to do, not letting MCC plant those diffusers. And your Tigers surrounding the bomb. Looking for the pig. Colin firing. Oh, doesn't get anybody, though.
They know the information that Warden is behind Pillar here. Getting that pick.
Yeah, saw the trade there to end the round. Nice work there from AWC. You have the man advantage. It's all right to let one of those go. And now after 2 rounds, AWC takes the lead and potential timeout here, Mr. Smith.
It looks like there is a TO coming out from MCC's side, trying to figure out any mistakes that happened throughout the first 2 rounds here and trying to fix that out. Getting that information early is very vital, especially when you're kind of getting stumped at the chokes here.
Exactly. All right, here. While we got you guys in the timeout, just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that has been watching the stream tonight. Things aren't going MCC's way early, but, you know, first 2-7, so 2 rounds doesn't really, mean a whole lot in terms of the full game. And, of course, just want to thank everybody who has been watching all season long. Playoffs. They are underway here in just a couple of weeks. We have week 6, week 7 to finish off the regular season. And then 2 weeks after that, it's playoffs. I'm very excited. Everybody and all of our teams are poised to make deep runs.
Yep.
So we are excited to see where that goes and if we'll get any more banners and rings for the team.
The Open Series, it's what you play a couple games. It doesn't matter about your
yeah, you get a random
record.
seeding in the Open Series. So, I mean, which, it doesn't matter. It's random for everyone, so it's all even still.
Last semester, we were not in the Open Series. We were in
Contender Series.
Contenders, yeah. It was kind of skill-based during that. We kind of got unlucky, the VOW team, getting the Montgomery Mustangs. Very, very strong opponents for against us. We always have a hard time with them with Overwatch and any other games, and they bested in playoffs. They're in Valor. We did knock them. We did beat them during regulation though, but they did their homework and got really prepared for us, trying to make a deep run. So honestly, the Rainbow Six Siege team being the last semester's national champions, they're trying to recreate that run here.
Yeah, they're
this
trying
semester.
to defend it. Defend the title. You gotta defend. Here as we are back after the timeout, round 3 has begun. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this round. Just barely have gotten started. And I think maybe your Tigers going to try a different entry point here. Seems like they're going around to the side.
This may be an Astral take here with like 2 or 3 towards the repel, trying to flush out any roamers here.
Yeah, throwing in the flash bombs. Couldn't find everybody. Still holding those angles. And there it is. Cullen gets the pick early. Look, I know we've lost the first 2 rounds, but the first pick has gone to MCC in both of those, in all 3 rounds now. So at least starting off with that personal advantage is going to hopefully be fortunate for them. As we see, here we are, Montana with the Riot Shield walking in.
Stellar getting a pick onto Ducky. Looks like probably, Astro? Montana being that Montang.
Yeah, you know, how ironic.
Yeah.
Montana on the Montang, right?
And it looks like we do find the bomb site, which is Kitchen Dining, right below them here.
Oh, right below Montana here. Going to go down the steps, trying to eat, and not just food, eat, diffusers in the bomb area.
Yeah. What a very common strategy here is with Montangs, especially what Montana's doing right now. He's giving that information out since he's a full body shield. And his
you got to shoot their feet, right?
Yes. It's kind of hard with Montang, and then his team can swing off of the information he's given.
All right, here we go. Massive fight here. Cullen going down, but Nate also getting a kill here. Things are still tied 3-3. And right over the bomb, looking for angles. Oh, just nothing doing quite yet. MCC still walking around this bomb, but they're all on the top floor instead of where the bomb is.
looks like they're doing a vertical pressure on this kitchen site, just trying to get any early picks with that. And it's a very powerful strategy, but honestly, you need to have someone on that as well. You getting a pick, which is very big. You're trying to even it up. We are up in parity here.
Yeah, Lily getting that kill. Very slight advantage as we see Lily at like, what, 11 health,
yeah,
not even?
12 HP. Being in the bomb site is kind of crazy, but there is only 10 seconds left. Trying to get...
You need to play that diffuser, right?
Yeah.
Finally, they're going to plant it. Lily here looking for the game win. Montana does go down. Lily also going down. And by himself here, it is Nate having to win the one-on-one, but just not enough time. The bomb going off there for AWC. The first 3 rounds goes towards Arizona Western.
Honestly, that is a very smart tactic AWC just did.
Yeah, time to sell.
Yeah, there's very little time. They know the last one is too far away to get the plant down. So instead of swinging and maybe losing the round because of that, he just talked. It was very unfortunate for MCC. Montana getting picked off trying to rotate, help the planter go down, and Nate in that one. Located a bomb.
Yeah, seeing that there. Again, exactly as you said, the 1v2 cutting off everything. AWC, the minute they got Lily down with, and she dropped that diffuser, very easy for them to just play that waiting game. Don't need to rush into things, and that's exactly what they did. Winning 3-0 here, it seems that they really like playing on that defense. But, as you can see here on screen, bombs have been found. Master bedroom in the office.
We are going back to the second floor site. After you win, pretty sure like
10 seconds to search.
Site, one opens back up.
5
so
seconds.
That's why we're going back to the second floor before we win games.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
All right, exactly as you say. Here we go. Starting off round 4. MCC looking to try to get in, and they've been doing so, right? They've gotten these picks early. They just haven't been able to finish the round. They haven't been able to hold that diffuser or take everyone down from AWC yet. So we are still waiting for that to happen. Also, shout out to It's Van. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure how you want to say that, but first time chat, which is really awesome to see. So shout out to. I'm just gonna go. It's Vengeful, maybe. I apologize if I said it completely wrong, but.
Stellar running out and picking up Nate, but Montana getting the refrag onto it.
Clean up the mess there.
That's kind of crazy of AWC to run out of the building like that.
Yeah, especially on defense. Usually we've seen them like bar down, huddle together, but yeah, that guy just kind of ran out of the building. I mean, they got a pick, so
yeah,
it was kind of worse.
It is a 4v3 here. AWC up in parity here. Honestly, this Siege team, MCC, they are very aggressive. They're really strong on that defensive side, and all they're looking for is getting as many rounds as they can here on the attacker side.
Yeah, still looking, again, 3-0. 4-3 man advantage in favor of AWC, but now we're going to watch Lily shoot the, I don't know, not necessarily the ceiling, but the floor above, maybe trying to trick some people with some noises, which is kind of crazy, right? Rainbow Six Siege is one of those games that noise is so important. As we watch Lily go down here, AWC looking to finish them off, and they get another one. Oh my goodness, double picks there for Dan from AWC. However, they do go down.
Montana getting that refrag here, stuck in a 1v3 situation. Knows one's right above him.
Yeah, Montana by himself, and there it is. AWC, the visual, doing the nice rotation, catching Montana off guard, off balance, and there it is. 4 straight rounds for AWC, and they have been on top of things here early on.
And it's honestly just good protocols coming out from AWC here, being a very patient, very strategic team here on that defensive side, with MCC being that more aggressive style. And they're usually, when you have a calmer, more precise team against an aggressive team, usually the calmer team, the more strategic team, comes out on top.
And yeah, I mean, they've been playing defense. I mean, obviously they're on defense. You're going to play defense, but in this case, right, they are just forming around what MCC is doing. They're waiting, and then they're just simply, when they see something happen, they just counter it. which not a bad strategy at all. It's definitely working here for AWC. So MCC they're just going to have to finish. That's been the issue, is that they just cannot finish here within the last like 50 seconds. So these 1v1s, these 50-50 balls, hopefully they start going our way soon. But as of right now, AWC has got them covered.
And it's not like MCC's really struggling getting picks here. They're getting majority of the first picks out of those 4 rounds. I'm pretty sure they got 3 out of the last first picks. It's just converting that into the round. It's just having a harder time. It feels like we're rushing the last 30 seconds here and just kind of stalling out.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense though, right? When is there going to be the most pressure? Like the end of the round, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, it does make sense when you think about it, but MCC going to have to play, just right there all together last 30 seconds, and we'll see if anything changes here. We're going to watch Martin now. Look, and he had that huge gun that just, like, blew through the wall. Is that a operator ability? Or is
Yes, that
gun?
is Buck. His signature or whatever it's called, the skeleton key, and it just
That's skeleton. Sorry, that's a Mario Party reference. Sorry.
and it just it's a underbarrel shotgun, and it just blasts a large hole into the wall, and it's very good for creating that vertical pressure, especially from below. While ram or sledge being more preferred for vertical pressure, looking downwards.
I got you. Gonna get a trade of picks here. One for MCC, one for AWC. Colin looking to maybe take a second one. But again, these angles are just so hard, right? You could be there for a fraction of a second, and unless you have like insane reaction time, you may not get it.
Yeah. Especially with what we call the pixel peaks, just being able to barely see their head while they can see you. Perspective or figures of game. There's a lot of factors when it comes to gunfights like these.
All right, still 4-on-4, just over a minute left in round 5. As you see, I don't know if they know where that bomb is, though. I think they might still be searching for it a little bit. Gonna watch Montana now on the basement hallway.
Peeking into a pillar.
They're just kind of hoping somebody walks through there.
He's kind of crazy for being alone while the rest of the team kind of working first floor. And
Is he looking to like catch a straggler or something?
Yeah, he is the diffuser, and he looks like he's gonna smoke and try to run in there.
Oh, here we go in the wine cellar. Montana with that diffuser. They're gonna start planning it. Here we go. Can MCC finally take a round here after 5:34 seconds remaining? And finally, the diffuser has been planted, but AWC gets a pair of kills.
And it's put down to a 1v4 here. Nate on his lonesome, trying to get in the angle here.
I don't know what they're gonna do. 4v1. That's insane odds. AWC diffuses the diffuser, and there it is. As we've said, right, those last 30 seconds have pretty much been the deciding factor all night, in AWC with 3 kills in the last 30 seconds, showing why exactly that is. 5-0 right now for Arizona Western. Again, just want to shout out Vanful. I did have it right, by the way. I'm just like that. So, again, Vanful, shout out for your first-time chat earlier tonight. But things have just not gone the Tigers' way. And it's all, again, I keep saying it, sounds like a broken record, but the last bit of every round, that is where, legends are made.
And honestly, that last round, I like that strategy with the sense wall as being up there for Montana to run in and not only have his smokes to cover it, also the sense wall smokes. Looks like it's going to be Bar Gaming. Since they has like these little projectors that they roll out and smoke the wall, like, similar to Valorant. They did change it, so it's literally Viper for Valor. You can turn each wall on and off. And there is battery life on those, and once they run out, they
Got you. Seems that MCC has found the bomb here, and 3 of the 5 from AWC operator choices. We'll see if that aids them or not. Right now, watching Colin, gonna just simply run around the building, looking for a way in. And oh my, wait, you got a handgun? That's a huge scope on a handgun.
Yes, that is part of Damos's signature where she has this little bot, and whoever is stand on the defense side, as you can see, it's a Cade, a Cav, and a Captain. He can send out, as he's doing right now, and he's using his pistol as a 44 Magnum, and it's a very strong pistol, and you can see where that pinged enemy is, but vice versa, the defender can see him as well.
Oh,
But
so it's like a huge game.
yeah,
there.
but it's a little less consistent as what Deimos sees. The counterplay is to have a mute jammer or how you see where you see the Deimos or the defender you have ping.
Yeah, it makes sense there. In all of those, areas of where the Deimos is, where the opposition is, right? Going to look, Colin, going to take out that needle there, healing himself a little bit. Looking around, we saw a gunfight, but the gunfight. Oh my goodness! Somebody else going down. Was that the new or the grenade there by
Yeah.
Colin? Was that him?
Colin down that lesion here, and
It was beautiful.
Yeah, and it was time cover, so he threw the grenade. Gets
Oh my
another pick.
goodness!
I'm pretty sure the pistol's called like Vendetta or something.
He's
And-
got a vendetta right now. Oh my god!
And you can see that team coming in action. They knew he's stuck in that corner, and they're closing in. And the funny thing is that pistol hardly has any recoil, unlike the Cade pistol we call the
All right, another pick here for MCC. They do trade, but 4v1, they are looking to take their first round here in game number 1. It's been 6 rounds, hopefully looking to finally cut into this lead a little bit. 35 seconds remain. This is where we've seen MCC struggle. Hopefully, right, 4v1, they can get it done and finally take that round win. And we are going to watch Nate here looking around.
Nate and Colin doubled up, pushing into the hall.
And there it is! Montana taking them down! And MCC finally wins the first round here in game 1. Your score is going to be 5-1 after 6 rounds. And we are finally going to switch the attack and defense sides. Is this where the turns table, my friend?
MCC is very known, especially the Siege team, for being a very defensive-heavy team or winning more rounds on defense. And honestly, that last round was really good. They kind of cleared up some mistakes. Having Colin using that Deimos, getting about 3 scans in, assist or even getting it himself.
Okay, yeah, Bandful, W-Mans. You know, you're my new bro. So, shout out. But MCC is finally on the defensive side. We've been waiting, right? 5-1, not the greatest start, but things can switch, right? You win the last round before the switch. You have that momentum. Let's see if our Tigers can fight it here into the second half of game number 1. I am very intrigued by the potential result.
And it looks like we're doing a library extension on the gaming
Bomb
bar
locations
site,
are secure.
having that Solus or maybe even Mira playing up here, and just preventing the attackers from taking library or even any part of second floor. Solus being able to see electronics through the walls. It's not as good as she once was, but now she's still very strong.
Located.
11 as your secondary.
And here we go. Watching the preparation phase end. And now we are... Oh, he's got like a throwing dart. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, Azami, she has these concrete barriers. They're in the form of kunais called the barriers. And when you throw them, it expands and yeah, looks like he's trying to hold on to mezzanine here. Someone pressuring off that K9 window.
Yeah, Colin, he's just holding, right? Someone else shot through there, so just holding this angle here, maybe getting a quick pick perhaps. Doesn't seem that AWC has really gone into the building a whole lot yet. Nobody has been seen. And again, still waiting. Martin now up here in the library. That's where the bomb was, right? They're just kind of holding near the bomb area.
Bar Gaming, which is right below Martin
Bar
right
gaming,
here.
excuse me.
So he's just trying to hold off library and prevent that vertical pressure, and it looks like they're trying to hold second floor entirely here. Very strong for MCC to do that. limiting what AWC can do and options, especially with Colin holding K9 from that angle and having the Kiba barriers to protect him. And it looks like Montana gets a pick here.
Yeah, nice job there from Montana. AWC instantly taking down Colin, though. Still tied personnel-wise. Looking around, Martin looking. Oh, he saw somebody, but couldn't get him down. And now, yeah, that's the thing about Siege is that if you don't get the kill, there is just a very high chance that they're just going to run away. Because there's so many different paths you can take to that bomb that you don't need to just stand in one place, though.
Having a stun thrown at him, Martin
Doesn't do anything for AWC unless they're like planning some crazy pincer attack.
Martin's kind of stuck here in this position.
Yeah, where do you go? You're in a corner.
Having that Dokkaebi phone call on him, and he's just, there's not really an option unless he breaks that hatch right in front of him.
Still looking here. 20 seconds remain. 4v4 still. Someone's going to have to make a move, and there it is.
Martin getting the pick off of the main. Great crossfire setup
Down
from
to 15 seconds.
Nate and Martin here.
Lily also getting a kill here. 2 on 4. There it is! Montana, the double kill to finish the round. And MCC is right back in this one. They have taken 2 in a row, and it is 5-2. Nice job there from MCC. The defense, maybe that's where they want to be. And it definitely seems like if they win the first round on defense and things are finally starting to switch and go in our favor.
They're stopping that momentum AWC created early on, and honestly, they're riding the momentum they had in the 6th round here. Really good protocols, especially from MCC. MCC very big on the defense. They win a majority of their defensive rounds.
Yeah, we can definitely see it here after just the first round. Also, just want to give a shout out, Banfield talking about the Vendetta 44 again. And yeah, watching, shout out Max F. Peters, Zach 24, sorry, I'm thinking. You're getting doxxed on stream. Splash, the Chris move, splash. Zane, I wish we had an auto-tune so we could play the Chris move, splash. Chris move, if you're watching this, I've been a fan of you for like 10 years, so shout out. Sorry, had to get that out. But round 8 begins. MCC is finally starting to get on a roll. You win two in a row after losing the first 5, but doesn't really matter now. We're playing really well.
It looks like we're in the basement, garage and wine cellar, and looks like we're gonna do a bandit trick here. Montana usually the bandit for MCC.
Switching up a little bit. Wait, can they see each other through there?
Only the
Oh, it's a
defenders.
one-way mirror.
Yes.
I was like, why are they not shooting if they can see us? But that makes sense.
They're getting that early information, and it looks like Montana, will he abandon the trick off? Yes, he will.
Does that? What exactly did that do? It kind of exploded.
Yeah, throwing stuns in. So bandit tricking is just putting his battery on whatever barricade is getting reinforced.
Oh, he's just like shocking.
Yeah, and it looks like he got unlucky guessing, especially with that stun grenade getting picked
And he
off.
fell. But you know, I mean, sometimes you take a risk and it doesn't work out, but that's all right. You're gonna watch Lily there taking down Dan again from AWC.
Great pre-fire from this position. This is a very, very common angle Mirror has here. Being in wine, getting pretty safe, honestly, unless they come through car garage or trench. But honestly, just a safe angle. You can see the fireplace stairs, the snowmobile breach, and just pre-fire every angle.
Yeah, MCC losing another one there. AWC evening things back up 3 apiece. We are Lily there holding the angle. They saw 2 of them, so you never know. They can still get these picks, but instead the drone. Look at that drone movement. It's no good. We shot him down. You know,
Had us in
get
the first
dunked on.
half.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was like, oh, look at that drone movement, and then the drone. But Lily holding the fence on the bomb. The bomb is right next to an opening in the wall. That's kind of crazy sauce, actually.
Yeah.
You don't. You choose to put it somewhere. Or is it like
The bomb diffuser?
yeah, no, just the bomb.
Oh, they have set places for each bomb site. So yeah, no matter what, it's gonna be right there. Colin getting a pick on off the person main. Really good hearing that sound audio.
Yeah, a pick there from MCC. Some audio cues going out. Another drone. You gotta keep in mind about these drones. You only get so many, right? And I just saw another one get shot from AWC. And now 20 seconds left. Where is AWC? They're going to have to make a push, but will it be enough? We're going to watch Lily go down. Another going down here. MCC now down 2-1 in personnel. This is it. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Things are coming down to the wire. We're going to watch Colin just go around trying to get the pincer. They don't though. AWC going to get the kill on Colin, plant the diffuser, and that is going to be it. AWC takes a 6-2 lead over MCC, and things have reached a match point.
Honestly, just being in that 1v2 situation with a very low time, Colin just went for, a very risky, high risk, high reward play, trying to get that knife off onto the planter and maybe getting the last attacker here. We were up in man advantage, and it was just having two people run in at the exact same time. It was hard for MCC to convert, especially being isolated like that. And it looked like we were running it back on the basement bomb site, picking up the ward and Maestro pick this time.
Oh yeah, very interesting. Switching things up right here. Match point. You're gonna have to do whatever it takes to win. MCC shooting down a couple more drones. I mean, 6-2. You gotta win what? 4 in a row to push overtime, right?
Yes.
So MCC back here on the back end of things. They're going to have to win 4 in a row, but they won 2 in a row, so they just got to do that. But then,
and as we see, we are seeing Colin playing that Maestro. Maestro had what is called an evil eye, and he's placing it around, and it's a camera with bulletproof glass in front of it, and once he opens it up, he can zap people. It is like damage.
Camera with like a taser?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never heard of a camera with a taser.
Yeah,
I've never heard of
it pretty much has on it.
The camera's going crazy out here, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready already. MCC falling down. Lily getting shot down. AWC has officially entered the building here. Another drone going down, but 4-5, almost 3-5, taking a lot of damage early on.
Montana put on about 10 HP, and Martin being in this position, he's probably trying to contest the walk-in with those smokes, Warden being able to see through the smokes, and he also has the M59 shotgun with him. Very powerful, probably one of the best shotguns in the game. If you get close, it's kind of game over for whoever's swinging into it.
Here we go. 2 minutes remaining. See some more drones from AWC get shot. MCC again just waiting. There is that the bulletproof glass that you were talking about earlier. Gonna see that coming out from the security cameras. Now just about 90 seconds here, Ash. MCC going to finally take down someone from AWC, but things are getting dire. Your Tigers have taken a lot of damage about halfway through this match. AWC has, 2 of us down at low health and 2 at full, but there it is. A huge push by AWC takes down 2, and we're going to watch Montana here, low health. I don't know what's going to happen. Montana does take down someone from AWC, but 2-on-1 with just like 10 health. Is this it? Is this it? I don't know. 10 health, 2v1.
Couldn't get the pick off with a nitro, and it looks like AWC will convert the round into a win, picking up map 1 here. And I believe we're pushing Nighthaven here.
Yeah, good stuff there from AWC. They are going to win this one 2-7. Doing a great job there, swinging around, rotating around, taking down MCC. And they have won this first game. But remember, this is best of 3. So despite the game 1 loss, your Tigers still have a chance to take this one home. Again, sorry Max, for the accidental docs. Hopefully no one takes anything from you after this. I apologize again, but we are going to come back here in just a few moments. We will have game 2 starting soon. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. Our game 2 here for Rainbow Six Siege is upon us. We have MCC, again, down 0-1 right now, but they have a chance to take this game 2 and force a hype game 3 tonight. I am very excited, right? We saw the 7-2 win for AWC last game, but with those 2 wins, I think MCC can learn from those and move on as we enter our banning phase, and Maverick seems to be the first ban.
Here on Night Haven Labs, Night Haven's a very wide, it's a big map. It's very widespread. It's one of the bigger maps, minus like Lair or maybe even Border. Maverick being very strong with that blowtorch coming out of MCC and AWC.
Yeah,
banning
this is the second time they banned Blackbeard. They do not want to play against him.
Blackbeard being, having an assault rifle with a riot shield. It's crazy. And looks like they're doing Fenrir as well.
Those were both of their bans
Yeah.
last game too, so they're just sticking with the same bans.
And it looks like MCC's trying to adapt or ban different operators what they saw last game, or even what's really strong on this map. And it looks like Maverick and Cade will go down in the banning system. Don't know what to expect here on Night Haven. Night Haven is one of the newer maps here.
I think we saw Night Haven 2 weeks ago. Last time we
Yeah,
casted Siege, I think.
I believe we did. Honestly,
It was also game 2.
Yeah.
So
It's unique in a way. There's a lot of entry points, a lot of places you gotta like breach or like clear slowly.
Secure the area.
It looks like we're gonna start first floor even. Maybe we have like a garage hold like you see on Coastline or something.
yep, we are here, round number 1 in game 2. Things are finally getting underway. Colin going to put up those persistent barriers. But look, I don't know if it'll matter that much in the long run, but MCC has been shooting a lot of drones.
Yeah.
They have already taken down another one here against AWC early. Oh, and there it is. Look how many drones they keep taking. Like, that is some crazy accuracy.
The attackers only getting about 10, 2 per operator, and they get 1 in prep phase and 1 more during
They've already
action
taken out
phase.
3 of them?
Yeah, and if you can get all 5, it's very strong. Solus used to be able to see gadgets like drones in prep phase, so Solus was usually the one that hunted down those drones, and she could just run around, shoot them, and you have no info. And they toned her down so she's not at like that. And also, you have to like scan, which takes up all of the charge in her visors to see what it is.
I got you. What? Oh, is that all 5 drones taken down?
Yes.
Oh
so-
my goodness, MCC has taken down all of these drones, and our round 1 begins. Your Tiger's going to start on the defensive side of the ball. Definitely where they'd rather be to start the game. So we will find out if they can hold strong here on Night Haven. Already going to watch MCC get a nice pick. And they have taken down, 6 drones. I don't know how many. You get 10 and they've taken down 6? Like,
Yes,
that is
so-
kind of crazy work.
Only 4 more left on the attacker side, and that's they have to use those very sparingly to get crucial information, or you just have no information, got to run in blind.
Nah, you'd never want to do that.
Yeah, preferably not, but if you have to, yeah. As you can see, there's a lion, and I'm pretty sure Dokkaebi, so there is more information AWC does have, but being down a man this early on, very, very big. And it looks like we will take another drone, like you were saying, MCC being very good. Dokkaebi call does come in, and it looks like Colin's basement with the pulse scanner.
Yeah, he's kind of searching around here. Colin now looking around. Oh, we're going to watch Lily go down there, taken down by AWC. Montana was shooting here up top through the ceiling. Couldn't get them, though. They did see him. Like, I was very confident I saw some boots up there.
Chooses to drop down where Colin is, and it looks like so Colin's pinging Montana where they're at, and he's gonna prep a nitro, gets the pick.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness! Did you see that? Montana from under the roof. The explosion through the floorboards. And as you just said, Colin telling him exactly where to put it. And when he dies, oh, it worked to perfection. We're gonna watch already another kill there. Nate this time getting the kill, and AWC down in personnel, 4-2 in favor of your Tigers. Things finally maybe getting even back up though. AWC, the momentary loss, now gets another pick.
It's still a 3v2 on this retake towards the site, and all players from MCC being, at full HP. And question is, who makes the first mistake?
Yeah, AWC, they've lost a couple of people. Montana gets another pick, and here we go. It's a 3-on-1, 3-on-9. Montana finishing him off through the flashbang, and there it was. MCC, despite that game 1 loss, doesn't seem to have faced them, and they take the first round here in game number 2. That is how you rebound there, Mr. Smith.
And it looks like Montana picking up a 4K that round. Very big to start off strong with some momentum here for MCC. Just having that pulse first or basement side was very big for Montana, especially to get that second pick with the Nitrocell pulse being very good for information.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that last Montana kill, like I don't know how he saw him. Was there an ability, or did he just get lucky?
He just
he was just shooting through the flashbang or smoke screen and just happened to get him.
Yeah, he was swinging the window and just
left
click. He just held left click. MCC taking down 4 drones here. Very big.
That's got to be all of them by now, right?
1 left, but it could be outside or just in a rat spot.
AWC losing all of those drones early. MCC has finally taken, this is their first lead tonight. Never had it during the first game. Game number 2, they finally retrieve it. And so here we go. Action phase has begun. MCC back on the defense. Look, we saw last round that was where they wanted to be. And it looks like MCC going to stay high on this defense. Look to take down AWC. And things are, I can only imagine that they're going to get crazier.
Colin getting the first pick early.
Beautiful.
Really
beautiful,
early.
beautiful.
Getting that refrag. Knows one more is also first floor. Relaying that to his team. Looks like Hibana's. Looks like Montana getting unlucky, and the angle he created was used against him.
Yeah, he was using that angle, trying to cut off AWC, but gets a bunch of bullets put into him, that's for sure. Montana still barely alive, but kind of just crawling around right now. We'll see if they are able to get back on their feet or not. AWC still having 4. Oh, and there it is. Montana finally goes down. AWC gets a second kill here in round number 2. But I don't think they see Martin. Martin was shooting at him, but couldn't get it to fall. However, now Martin shooting through the wall, seeing if he can get him. Doesn't look like it. Nate going to finish off the rat, though. Flush him out. Have someone else take him down. Beautiful stuff.
And honestly, MCC's kind of staggered here. We're in positions. Nate just trying to hold down connector even. And just anchor this bomb site here. In that vertical. Getting that information that Buck is first floor. Martin getting very unlucky here.
Yeah, and Martin going down here. 3-on-2. AWC still slowly pushing. Don't want to go and be too hasty now. With just over a minute left, we're going to watch Nate still watching, but Lily goes down and then Nate goes down. AWC, the tag team to finish him off. The drink. Sorry, we have someone named the drink here at MCC for our rivals team, but the drink going down and getting the kill. Taking round 2, and things are all knotted up yet again.
Honestly, just Montana going down that early against, with his own angle, really. That's very big because that is the bandit, that is the wall denial. Colin getting an early pick, just getting a refrag
Secure the
on.
area.
That's
protected.
Tying it up. In my opinion, it would be more in favor of the attackers. But honestly, AWC just being able to convert around very big. Honestly, if Montana didn't go down that way, I think that could have swayed in the favor of MCC.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate, as you just said. Montana was doing good, but they got shot so early on, and they weren't able to get the picks there on AWC, which allowed them to just walk in at their leisure. So now here, preparation phase just about to close. All these drones for AWC, they've been getting shot all evening. This is nothing new. And we are going to watch this next round here. MCC 1-1 on the defense, looking to bounce back and take round 3. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
Like they're gonna run it back on the second floor site. Maybe Montana. I don't think he made the same holes. No, he has not. He's just pre-aiming that spot for any sound cue. Learn from his mistake here.
Yeah, doesn't want to give away positioning here with any of those sounds. Again, just so important in Siege. Right, it's really not that important in the games that I play, but definitely important in a game like Siege. We are 40 seconds in. AWC has, again, still being patient now.
Colin having a really great angle here with the Aruni.
Are we going to see a pick, though? We're hoping so. Oh my goodness, and they did! Beautiful stuff there from Colin. He takes him down, exactly what we ordered, and they delivered for us.
Having Aruni just being able to punch the mat in those holes and just into the floor and wall, making angles, and honestly just having fast rotates at the cost of really strong, especially with those laser guys. Here's the mountain. It's electrical, trying to get into electrical here.
Looking like Among Us, killing people on electrical. You never want to go in there unguarded. And AWC gets another pick. Still 3-on-3, everything all knotted up right now. Right now we're going to watch Nate looking around, trying to get some nasty angle works. They shot a little bit, maybe trying to confuse AWC. Still, just over a minute left. No, not seeing a huge push yet. Lily, Colin, and Nate still alive for MCC. Nate right now hiding around these like huge computers. Now under a minute left. What are we gonna see?
Honestly, where Colin is, that's a very big, strong angle where he's holding right there. You can watch both blockings, but can he convert?
Let's find out. Again, Colin shooting. 3-on-2, and MCC losing yet another one. And oh my goodness, 2 kills there from MCC. Going to make this a 1-on-1, or 2-on-1. I can't even count. And it doesn't even matter. MCC now trying to defuse the diffuser.
Really good picking off the 2 people that were not in the site, knowing Ace was the last one, and he has the defuse, and then having that double sword here. Really good pickup from this round from MCC.
Yep, getting those kills outside the bomb area, which leaves who else? But one person, the Ace, left alone on the bomb, having no choice but to plant the diffuser. MCC just casually walking in there, taking him down, and they have reclaimed the lead. It is 2-1 in favor of your Tigers in Game 2. And this is it, right? The momentum hasn't really been on anyone's side in Game 2, but things can change, right? A 3-1 lead would be very crazy when compared to a 2-2 tie. So this is where MCC can finally start taking the lead and increasing it.
And honestly, getting this round lead, especially on the defense, is going to be very big for MCC here to convert this into a map, forcing a map 3 out of AWC. Looks like we're going to run it back to the basement bomb site, and I believe Colin is playing the Valkyrie. Valkyrie being very strong, having what is called black eye cameras. As you can see, he throws them at Valkyrie. It's really hard to see it. You only see like a blue ring.
I think MCC actually banned Valkyrie last game.
Yeah.
But then opting to go different so they can play it. Very interesting strategy, for sure.
Valkyrie used to be what was called a default ban, because just that information she gives is so big, and also like you can prep a nitro cell for yourself or have a pulse with you. And having this angle, wow, Montana.
Yeah, Montana, he's kind of doing some crazy things. Now we're looking at Martin going around, hanging around some of the entrances here. nobody really going in. We got, see some like helicopter.
Colin getting scanned from the Demos here.
Yeah, they want him gone. I mean, the Demos is not playing around here, Zane. They are looking for him.
And the thing with Demos is, the scans go both ways. Both the defender and attacker sees where each other is, but the defender doesn't see, like, very often ping. It's like every 3 seconds or something, while for the attackers is like every 1 or something.
Yeah, easy work there. I don't even know how to say that. 10x R6.
That would be Ben.
Shout out the GOAT, by the way. Here we go. Halfway into round number 4. Finally, we're going to see some action. Colin taking damage. Nobody dying, though.
But there is a dock here.
Never mind. He got shot in the back.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was going to say, if he could get to the dock, he could honestly convert, heal off all that damage. They did change dock where instead of like 40 health, it is now full HP. Really strong. I believe it's like 150 or whatever now.
Yeah, that's pretty good then.
Yeah.
And we are going to watch the last 50 seconds of round 4. MCC losing yet another. I don't know what we're going to do. Nate seeing maybe can they clutch it out here. They still have another teammate left alive.
Getting that revive off from the stem, making it a 3-5, all 3 being full HP. Nate being in a little risky spot. He could get walked down on, but he's also holding the flames, helping to reach more back to sight.
Yeah, they're looking for a nasty angle. 3-2 for in favor of AWC. There we go. Nate taking down another one here from AWC, but they have been from the crossfire. They take another one before they're out. And 2-on-1 now. MCC is down, but they, oh my goodness, Montana, they saw they had the angle. They saw the person. They just couldn't get him down. And there it is. AWC going to tie things right back up. Nobody can take a 2-round lead as we see the Thatcher coming around the corner, getting the kill on Montana. And things, again, as I just said, all knotted up yet again.
That was a very close round, especially being down 2 people towards that 30-second mark. Is the fact that MCC was able to convert 4 in almost the 5th. That was very big, but unfortunately, Montana does go down. And honestly, like, MCC's doing a really good job here on the defense, but those 2 rounds they lost, they're just getting very unlucky here. And looking like they're maybe running it towards the first floor site here.
Yeah, things going way better than they were last game, but yet again, MCC still no lead. Things are all evened up. We're going to see what exactly AWC has in store. They're going to look for the game lead, but MCC has been able to take that, we've had every 2 games, they both win 1. So I know somebody's going to have to take the lead, but can they extend it? Can they hold on to it? That is the question. We haven't seen anybody do that yet here in game 2. So things we'll just have to keep an eye on things for you at home.
AWC does know where Colin is at, being that full team. They try to clear some out with maybe a Damos. There is a Damos on the board.
The opponent, AWC has found the bomb. They are going to be looking to push in. And I don't know how many people they've scanned from MCC. You figure they run out of drones. MCC keeps shooting them, but I guess you just get a bunch of drones indefinitely. So
it feels
I don't even know.
It looks like 7 drones will be out of the way for MCC. So AWC only having 3 remaining. So they got to be very. They got to use these very sparingly here, trying to get crucial information. Unless they have a Dugavir or Lion, of course.
Yeah, we do not know. As you can see, MCC has no idea who they're playing, so we also do not know who they have this round. Martin now holding the angles, and there it is, Nate, the first kill in round number 5, taken down Dan from AWC.
He's smoking. Yeah, he is. He's smoking. He's what's called roaming. He's not on site. Usually that smoke is that site anchor.
Usually right next to the bomb, but not today. Gonna watch Colin take down another one. AWC is reeling. Your Tigers taking down 2 picks early. Oh, halfway through this round number 5, trying to retake that lead and hopefully hold it this time. As the AWC going to have to play more cautious, although they're down 2. Frag grenade goes off, but there's Ducky taking down another one. 2 on 5. What more do you want from MCC in this round? They have been playing flawlessly so far.
And Nate knows one is still the opposite back, up through the hatch, try to a little bit. And honestly, it looks like they may go for a nitro cell like they did the first round here. Montana following Colin around with the pulse scanner out, trying to get a nitro cell pick.
30 seconds left. This is where the plays are made. AWC has not been able to enter into this bomb site quite yet. And MCC still has all 5 of their players alive. Looking to just take this one home. 14 seconds. I mean, time is running short for AWC. I don't know if they're going to be able to get in. And here it is. 5 seconds remaining now. Where is AWC? And I don't think they're going to do anything drastic. Oh, and there it is. With 1 second left, MCC gets both of the kills. Ducky and Viking combining to get them. And it is 3-2 for your Tigers. This lead keeps swapping back and forth. And MCC has reclaimed it once more.
Honestly, it felt like AWC just kind of slowed down. Or just took way too long to try to do anything. They are a very slower strategic team, it looks like, taking their time, only really trying to get onto the site last like 30, 40 seconds of the round. But that time, MCC just being spread out, just stopping them right there, dead in their tracks. Very good for MCC. And honestly, trying to, if they could convert this last round, being up by 2, that would be very huge going into the attacker side for them.
Yeah, MCC didn't do a whole lot on the attacker side last time, but, I mean, 2 wins, and you get 1 here. I mean, that puts you at 6. Again, that's obviously meaning if you have the exact same attacking points as you did last game. So, yeah, start on defense. You get the points now, so you have to get less later, which honestly seems to be a good strategy for MCC as we are ready. The action phase starting. 3-3 or 4-2 will be your score after this game. Remember, this is the last round before the offensive and defensive swaps. So keep in mind that everything is going to switch after this game. But AWC, they have always been able to tie things up. I kind of wish that MCC holds on to this lead.
The more, honestly, if they can convert this round for themselves and keep that momentum carrying, they could honestly pick up half the game.
Yeah, we are looking for a hype game 3 here. MCC wants to win again, right? 3-1, pretty decent record. AWC, again, the only second week of play this season, so just 1-0. MCC being able to push 4-1, going to make them a real threat come playoff time as we watch AWC get picked off early. There it is. I think that was Colin that took it.
Colin having the DMR, the EBR-14, very strong rifle, especially in the hand. Any DMR or high damaging gun on the underside is very strong no matter what. With TSG, it's like a slug shot, very strong. 14-round shotgun, powerful. With Boss G, it's like the Olympia from the Black Ops series.
Got you. I love that gun. By the way.
Yeah, it just uses slugs, and it just one shots no matter what.
Yep, AWC, they got a pick off there, but just a minute remaining. They're going to have to make that push now. Gonna watch AWC take down Lily, but then Colin getting the kill back. But things are 3-2. What is MCC MCC going to do? Oh my goodness, what a massive kill there from Colin, keeping them in it 2-2. MCC trying to ward off these defusers, these attackers. And 40 seconds left. Oh my goodness, Gold's gonna win another 50-50 ball. He has been hooping here in round 8.
And honestly, he knows the information that he's coming up rafters. This is on for the ace and keeping MCC lead ahead. And he will.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, I said round 8, by the way. This is only round 6. I can't count. But Colin gets the triple kill to end things. And MCC finally extends that lead. It is 4-2 halfway into this contest. That is the exact kind of performance they were looking for to start this game 2, take the 4-2 lead. Just wonderful stuff.
And honestly, I think Colin got the ace there.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Perfection.
He got the first pick off in electrical and just converts it, and keeping MCC in the game, keeping that lead for themselves. And honestly, if they can keep that up and keep that momentum, just maybe they can convert the last 3 here, and AWC may be down in the gutters after that round. But honestly, if you keep your mental up, especially after losing a round like that, you will go far.
And here we go. Just as you said, right? Keeping that mental up. We already saw Max in the chat earlier say, keep your heads up, MCC, and they have done so. 4-2, they got the lead, but now they're on the offensive. We're gonna have a lot of questions answered here now that MCC has resumed attacking offensively. Because remember, it was it was 4-2 the other way after the first 6 rounds last time. So I mean, things could be tied up 6-6 after this. We don't know.
And honestly, I don't know how the overtime works here in Siege. I think it's like
gotta win by 2.
Okay,
And I don't think it goes indefinitely here in the league, but it's definitely sorry for the pun there. But it is could be a lot of rounds. So we could be expecting overtime here. It all depends on if MCC is going to be attacking good here.
Stellar getting the first pick off onto Martin there. They know there's 2 in the rafters, and Montana getting that wall open in IT. He's gonna go for an upside down repel.
Oh yeah, he hit some of the shots, just not going to get the damage all the way. MCC has only lost 1 here so far. AWC has been known to have, as we see the old like bees. I think is that what you call them?
Yeah,
I don't know,
the
little
grim,
drum things.
Yeah, the grim canisters. I can't remember the technical term or what the grim called them, but I always call them bees.
All right. AWC getting another kill there. I think Montana fell. No, he didn't. I don't know. All we know is that we got another fall in here. AWC just, again, I think they're all probably holding near that bomb again. That seems to be the strategy they used earlier. And they are looking for it again. AWC finally goes down, though. Going to take one, and the bombs have been found. The diffuser could be down here soon. MCC gonna work their way towards that bomb. They still don't have a man advantage, but things can change in a lickety-split.
Colin in electrical, getting that forward space here, just trying to take the pressure off of his team, letting Montana especially walk into rafters here. He's kind of stuck. Although Thatcher, Lily has the user honor. Being in IT, just honestly, if they can get on the site within the next 5 seconds, as they do.
Yeah, they got enough time here. Colin there gets the kill, looking to push in. They got another 15-ish seconds to place that diffuser. It is 2-3. Oh, and there it is, another kill, this time from Colin again. And Montana finishes them off. Things have completely swapped, and it is 5-2 after 7 rounds. MCC has taken full control of this game, and they are looking to win this one and force a hype game 3.
We definitely have a series here on our hands. MCC picking up where they kind of fell short in the first game, picking up and looking more like they're in form here in this map too. Or maybe it's just being more comfortable on this map, especially.
Yeah, things have really turned around. Kind of the opposite of what we saw last time. We would have saw AWC up 5-2 by this point, but now it's your Tigers that claim that 3-round lead. They have completely flipped the script, and I think if they keep playing the way they have, we are definitely going to go into a hype game 3. It just all depends on if AWC can get things going, right? They haven't been able to win those 50-50 balls right at the end of the round, which is what MCC was struggling with. But again, it's a 50-50, right? Well, not super 50-50, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
One-on-one, and MCC has actually been able to capitalize on those instead.
Looks like they may get shot from a window here, just trying to get an early pick. AWC will. Can't convert anything, but I believe that is Nate getting chipped down to about 60 HP here.
And now we are looking again. We got Nate. He is going, wait. They're all outside the building. What's going on here?
I think they're going to go through here, just getting drones out, trying to zone in kitchen. Martin just dropping in behind those drones. Like, he does have that LP, so we may see some interesting gameplay here with a 100-round drum mag.
Yeah, and now we have Martin again holding the angles. They're going to slowly walk in. Montana gets a kill there. Nice work from him. AWC just has been on the defensive all game, it seems, as MCC is defending. They're all clustered together right now with that vertical pressure, as you have previously mentioned. Trying to distract AWC, not letting them get in there. And I think Arizona Western going to have to back off a little bit.
And honestly, it looks like MCC's just being more aggressive than what we saw in this game 1. Getting Montana getting picked off, but Martin getting the refrag, which is very big.
Yeah, huge stuff there. Remember, the one-on-one, right? The trade, still going to have MCC with that personal advantage with just over a minute remaining. We're going to watch Lily throw some stuff on that wall. Is that, I don't know, some acidic kind of looking stuff?
Those would be Ace's Soma charges.
Okay, I got you.
But it looks like Tubero just threw the canister that just freezes them, stalling them out. It doesn't break them or just completely stop it. It just kind of like temporarily stops. And then once it warms back up, it will start up where it left off. Like, as you see that one the one Selma charge that only has the one charge left, once the Tubero charge wears off, it will continue and bust down that second segment.
Wow, very interesting. Oh, yeah, we just saw it there for a split second. AWC down to their last player. MCC with the 3-on-1 advantage. Looking to take round 8. Take this one home, get another one, force a game 3. Anything can happen. However, the Jaeger from AWC takes down another one. They get a pick there. Nice work there on, I think that was Martin there. 2-on-1 personnel left. Nate is just looking at the floorboards, maybe going to get the craziest kill I've ever seen in my whole life. Just potentially, oh my goodness, and he does! Through the floorboards, how do you even see? I didn't even see him. He just started shooting, and I was like, oh, I guess he just started shooting. But all strategic from Nate, gets the kill, and things are looking good for your Tigers. It is 6-2 already here, Zane.
And honestly, having that vertical pressure, Nate being in a really strong angle and position, and Lily being able to swing off of that pressure as well. Really good post play from MCC. Maybe if they can, we can win it again.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
That map 3 is in sight right now for MCC. 6-2. Things are looking good. We'll find out if they got enough in the tank to win one more before AWC can come all the way back in this game. But I mean, Arizona Western, right? They have just not been able to capitalize down the stretch, which is exactly what I'm saying about MCC and Game 1, but it seems it's their issue now.
10 seconds before insertion.
Definitely looking a lot, for it there.
5 seconds.
Within the first 5 seconds.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
They know everybody they're playing.
They know that they have somewhere. They don't really have anything to clear out minus the
Always have rope. Always.
their area. So maybe they
Deploying drone.
with that.
Yeah, we have been hearing, well, for the fun, but we've been hearing a lot about that vertical pressure all evening, and there it is. Nate, after the flashbang, just gonna walk in there, get the quick kill, and immediately evacuate. Doesn't want to extend too far. Nice play there. AWC now down another player early. Because, look, just like the Valorant game yesterday, MCC has gotten that first pick early, like, almost, I wouldn't say every round, but I would say almost 3/4 of the rounds they've gotten that first pick, which, what you want when you're trying to push a lead.
And MPC going down 4-3 after just about 50 seconds into the round. And honestly, they're going into a meeting. Just as you can see, there's that vertical pressure again going in and just causing chaos. They should know that there is one defender in second floor. It looks like Colin may pick him off here.
Yeah, Colin with the big 3-on-3 now. MCC wants to win this one, wants to push the hype. Game 5. Yeah, shout out the third place from earlier, by the way. Just saw the comment. Diffuser has been picked up, though, by AWC. Or, excuse me, by us. We're attacking. I'm crazy with it. As we gonna switch back to Montana now. Holding a grenade of some kind, throws it. Throws a second one.
Misses the smoke, but he does land the second one. And having Nate playing that vertical and just trying to keep Montana safe from the other angles. Colin being
That Montana there, a nice pick. 2-on-3. Diffuser playing. Remember, this is match point. Colin looking for it, misses. Trying to get the damage out, but he's by himself. It's a 2-on-3. 1-on-3, excuse me. However, he gets 2 back-to-back. Couldn't finish it, but Colin was so close to taking it. And now AWC has to have enough time to defuse the diffuser. And they do. MCC falls here in round 9. The score goes back up for AWC. It is 6-3 after the first 9 rounds.
AWC firing back, trying to keep trying to not force a game 3 and trying to maybe force an OT here to try to win out map 2. Colin being in that really hard 1v3 position, but he does get 2 there, but he couldn't convert into the third. And honestly, just having one defender go upstairs, not knowing where he is, getting kicked out by 1 by him is very hard, especially from
Locate a bomb.
Yeah, we saw there right at the end. Double kill there by Colin, just not enough to get it done. Also, yeah, they're running Cav and then no utility. What's up with that, Zane? Any comments? Any ideas about it? Kind of just crazy sauce.
honestly, so they're running mute, and that they're doing so running doc Cav. I could see Cav on this map, honestly.
10 seconds to insertion.
Same with Air. Any larger map being
5 seconds to insertion.
All right, I got you there. We are back into the action phase. AWC still is against match point. So they're going to have to just win out until overtime. Certainly a perilous journey, but they are trying to prove that they can do it. And we are going to watch Now Colin here still with the some stuff on the walls. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna explode. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, the secondary. That's the secondary piece that we call. Eating.
You located a bomb.
yeah, the command center with the bombs in it now. Montana was indeed the one to find it this time. A minute has passed. NJCAA looking to just get in some. Wow, they're burning the building on fire. Things are crazy.
Colin getting the first pick off on the numbers. That is a mutant. Honestly, I'm super so down for AW.
Yeah, good work there, Bert. Colin in this case, taking him down. Oh, and there it is. Lily, I think, with the second kill. 3-5. MCC is looking to send this one into a game 3. Another pick early. 3, now 2-5. Man advantage. MCC firmly in the driver's seat. Nate does go down now, though. Still decently amount over a minute left. MCC looking to just finish him off. They want to do this quickly. You don't want to drag this out any longer, but
Martin does go down.
yeah. Oh, and now Bert's going down. All of a sudden the flip has been scripted. Yeah, we're flipping up the words, but AWC takes them down yet again. Lily trying their best, but going down, gonna get shot from curry range. And this game has been prolonged yet again. AWC, Arizona Western, winning back-to-back, and they have cut down this lead to 6-4 now. Kind of some crazy stuff. Also looking at the comment section, talking about resetting and waiting for Doc to mess up. Seems like a pretty decent strategy, especially now that it's been working.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, Malusi or Aruni, they're very good for stalling out. I feel like Malusi is a little bit stronger, but Aruni's also very good just for how fast the rotate she makes, or just the laser gates. She can break a hatch, a soft hatch, in one hit, and also one of the best defender weapons in the game. Malusi just having the MP5 and four like sensors, alarms. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, just some, when somebody appears,
Yeah.
it goes off.
Yeah, it just slows them.
Yeah, I mean, gotta have abilities like that. Gotta have gadgets like that do such things, such activities. And MCC back on the offensive, still looking for that game win. They were winning 6-2, but now it is 6-4. Things are starting to change just a little bit here. AWC not going away that easily. But MCC, again, just needs that one game win in order to force that game 3. Here we go. The action phase has begun. AWC looking to defend yet again. They've defended successfully the last 2 rounds. MCC, just look, I need them to try to get this one home. Force that game 3. You don't want to drag this on any longer, or Arizona Western's going to get that momentum back.
And it looks like Martin's just jumping into meeting as the Dokeby, getting the phone call off. So there's a little bit more audio cue and a little bit more information for MCC to play off of here.
Yeah, Martin, he has been doing a nice job just taking up space, looking around, making sure that there's nobody around. Some warning shots coming up from Montana. I think he hit him a little bit. I see some blood on the wall, but not enough to take him down yet. Again, searching around here. Montana does indeed fall. Or no, he doesn't.
He does get the first pick.
That's what I meant.
And here comes more vertical pressure coming out of MCC.
Yep, taking down another kill there, another peak.
Trades go out everywhere for both ends.
It's like the stock market. Colin is going to get the kill, but someone from MCC, Montana, is slowly falling. They were crawling on the ground, and they get shot. AWC taking down Montana with under 60 seconds left to go. AWC still defending. Where are they? It is 2-on-3. We're gonna watch Colin round in the bend. Martin does go down though, taking a lot of damage unless they can heal themselves, but they were indeed crawling on the ground. 35 seconds left, potentially a 2-on-2. Things are even, but no, oh my goodness, the revive from Colin keeps Martin in this game, and now back to a 3-on-2. Where is that bomb? Where is that diffuser?
There's very little time here. MCC's gonna have to go here if they want to win this round to prevent an OT.
Yeah, looking around. Oh my goodness! AWC, excuse me, gets picked there, but the time just simply runs out. What's MCC doing? Man, they were looking. They were looking for the bomb, but I just don't think they found it.
They knew where it was. I just don't know who had the diffuser here to bring out the round. It is either match point or a round to bring it into OT. MCC, of course, not looking for that, and AWC will be trying to convert into an OT here and try to pick the map over MCC here.
Yeah, they would get a crazy comeback. Remember, this was a 6-2 game at one point. Also, yeah, looking at the comment section, yeah, a lot of 1v1s, and then they had the 2v1 on there. I mean, that's, you know, the 50-50 balls we've mentioned here tonight. It was going MCC's way early in that, here in game 2, but all of a sudden things were switching. AWC now just one away from forcing that overtime period because they have been winning the 1v1s yet again. They're also on a 3-round win streak. Things are looking good for AWC, but MCC, right? They can still win this here. It's still match point. They've had a couple of opportunities. When is it going to fall?
We definitely have a very hot series here on our hands, especially in this map. Map 1 kind of got taken emotionally hurt at AWC, but MCC fighting back, and AWC also fighting back very strongly.
Yeah, nobody wants to win this game. They kind of just want to go into overtime and make my heart go a million miles an hour.
I'm pretty sure there is a cap on the overtime, not like what Valorant is. It's just like I think after a certain amount of time, kind of say, you know what, you guys are tied, play one round.
All right, yep. I think that is how it works. It's just like, it's a couple of rounds for sure. I don't know the exact number though off the top of my head. We will get those rules if need be. Montana does go down, AWC gets the first pick here in round 12. Gonna set some gadgets up, gonna look around the corners. Colin going around, maybe looking for a pincer maneuver. Nate holding these angles here, but however, second person then falls for MCC. Things are becoming dire now, as we might be seeing an overtime period if AWC can get it.
Getting a pick and just trying to bring it back to area for MCC. Nate getting time to get flushed out here from this one.
Yeah, having no run away. Doesn't want to inhale any of that yucky stuff. 3-on-4, but Lily has taken a lot of damage. Only at 17 health now. AWC is still defending. There it is. Colin gets another one. It's 3-on-3. MCC can still take game 2 if they can win this round. 6-5 is your score. Still match point. 60 seconds remaining. Can MCC find the bomb yet again? They found it last time. They were just too late on the draw. Hopefully that does not bug them again as the drink goes down. Nate takes another. 50 seconds left. Finally, the man advantage. Oh, but I spoke too soon. Things are back at parity. And Colin
Covered.
still alive at the 2-on-2. This is where everything comes down to.
Colin just trying to stick to the diffuser. They do know.
Oh no! They didn't get the diffuser down, Zane! They were so close, but the old gas took them down.
Use the smoke canister to deny that plant.
AWC, I mean, that was, look, I hate to admit, but
15 seconds.
straight up Mega Brain 200 IQ there, throwing the smoke when they knew they were at
10
low health.
seconds remaining.
And now 8 seconds, and going down. Here we go. Nate trying to get the clutch. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second left. Oh, and just couldn't do it. MCC loses round 12, and AWC has forced overtime after being down 6-2. This is crazy work. AWC has turned on what seems to be a second win at the end of this game 2.
It looks like AWC is not ready to give up here in map 2. Forcing that OT, being down a 4-round deficit, that's very impressive for any team to keep their mental up. Winning 4 rounds is great. Of course,
We need to locate a bomb.
this is kind of a big factor with MCC here. If they lose this OT, they do lose the series here, but of course, if they can convert 2 rounds, that will be huge in forcing a map 3 to AWC. And that's something that MCC's very good at.
Your
It's
drone
map
has found a
3,
bomb.
and it's the last map.
Exactly. MCC now just hoping to force that game 3. They were in the lead for a majority of this game, but now we have reached an
10 seconds to go.
overtime period. Things will be decided here.
5 seconds to insertion.
If someone can get to a 2-round lead,
Proceed to
then
bomb's
AWC
location
on
and
a
defuse
4-round
it.
win streak. I don't know how long it's going to continue, as MCC now has to win 2 instead of 1 to get out of game 2 and force a game 3. This set has been incredible to watch. I did not think we were going to see this type of performance from AWC to force overtime.
MCC does play the whole team competition for AWC. A little bit more util here with that smoke out in the ring. They're keeping the knock and the Cav.
Right. The action phase in our overtime period has commenced. Remember, as I've said, win by 2. That's how you're going to do it. Shooting some grenades, some flashes in there. Can't see anything. MCC still on the offensive. They're going to switch next round since it'd be 13.
Yes.
So MCC can potentially go back on the defensive side of the ball. Exactly where they want to be, but they need to win this one. And there it is. Nice shot there from Colin, taking him down. Gets the first pick. Just over a minute into this match. This round.
And honestly, MCC, their rates on winning those first engagements is so high. Within these 13 rounds, they've won pretty much, I want to say, of first engagements here.
Yep, just over 50%. They're looking for, as AWC loses yet another one. Lily there gets the pick. We are at, oh my goodness, is that just a crossbow? Is this a fake video? Where'd the crossbow come from? I don't even, this first time I've seen it. Sorry, lost for words.
Happy to know. He has a few cross. Few different kinds, 2 smokes and 2
Op 4 last stop standing.
he has so much utility.
User is now secured.
Smokes, flames, and also either their boots or
Recover
smoke.
Yeah, MCC was firmly in the lead, and now the diffuser is down. I don't know. It's a 1v3, 1v2 now. The diffuser has been planted. Gonna hold this angle here. AWC looking to come in and make a statement, but the diffuser is currently defusing things.
Colin just made himself a one-way with Happy Pal.
Kind of crazy sauce, if you ask.
Especially for a game like Siege, that's actually kind of crazy for someone to make a one-way. Playing Valorant here, we're in the Siege team.
Absolutely insane stuff. AWC and cannot find their way, and the diffuser slowly defusing, and there it is.
Op 4
MCC
eliminated.
takes
Friendly
down
mission
round
successful.
13, and they will be going on the defense, and they are looking to take game 2 and force a game 3. Oh my goodness, they have finally, after 4 straight rounds, MCC finally gets a win, and they need one more to win this one. But your Tigers are going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Our second round of overtime is
Secure the
about to begin. MCC takes that round 13, and they are winning by 1. Remember, a win by 2. So this is make or break for AWC. And they've been in that situation pretty much all games, so I mean, nothing new for them.
If AWC does win this, it will go to an overtime match.
Reinforcing the wall!
It will flip again, and whoever wins that round just wins the round.
Loading new mag-
It's a lot more simplified than a game or
10 seconds.
Alarm in place!
All right, round 14 has commenced. MCC back on the defense, and this is where they want to be, right? They've been proven that they like the defense way more than the offense. So maybe this is where they finally take that two-round lead and take this home. Otherwise, AWC, if they win this, we will go right back to what we were just doing, and we'll have to go at least another 2 rounds. Take this one home. And here we go, about 30 seconds. No gunfights, no big damage here. Oh, watching the kill there. Oh my goodness. NWC is already going down. Colin with the kill.
Getting that early. I'm pretty sure Colin has gotten the majority of the first pick for MCC.
How does he know they're there? He's a wizard out there. Straight up magic.
He's putting himself in very strong positions to get those first engagements here. And he's doing it on, honestly, support characters, too.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. You don't usually see them getting these many picks, right? But
He's doing this on pulse.
that's kind of gnarly work. Kind of insane stuff. As we are going back to Lily looking around. MCC loses yet another one, though. Gets picked off. AWC is going to have to walk in here soon. As we're going to watch Nate get the pick. Hold everything. Things are 3-3. Oh, goodness. They can't see anything, and that's what happens when you are blinded. You get taken down. But huge, I don't know, is that
1v2,
C4? I don't even know.
1v1. Can Colin finish this out?
This is the finish. This is right here. If Colin can get the kill, this will all be over, and we're going to go to a high game 3. But if AWC gets this, we are back at it, where the cycle never ends. We're going to watch Colin shoot through the ceiling, looking around, got an infrared scanner. Doesn't see anything, still shooting. So, and oh my goodness, he's had him! Colin gets the kill through the bottom of the floorboards. And game 3 is upon us. We're going to go to yet another map. MCC gets the win 8-6.
We are going the distance here, and what a smart and very good clutch Colin just gave us right there in front of us. Having the pulse scanner and just being below, going through the floor with that shotgun, it
was beautiful. It was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
And honestly, getting that pick off of Blitz and then getting one with the pistol and then just playing it smart, not showing where he is until he's shot.
Yeah, nice work there. Beautiful stuff from MCC. They have forced a game 3. So we will be back here in a couple of minutes. Game 3 is upon us. Do not go anywhere. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Your game 3 is upon us. I just want to thank everybody who's been watching all night. We love supporting everybody and, having these casts go on for as long as they need to be, because I know that this hype game 3 is going to be just, the greatest thing we have ever seen. We already saw MCC barely get out of that game 2, and now game 3, like I said, going to be upon us.
Order as the final decider for who takes the series. AWC keeping true to what they've been banning, and they're banning that Blackbeard.
They do not want to play against Blackbeard tonight. I can tell you that.
Honestly, that is kind of a smart idea, and MCC banning that Damos kind of gives defenders a hard time if you don't have the.
Oh, did that get banned?
Yeah, it did.
I think AWC has been running Damos, right?
Yeah, MCC as well, but it kind of went both ways, and it looks like they're going to get rid of that Vigil. Vigil being pretty strong with his ability being like the jammer. You can't see him on the attacker's drone. And the boss G just being able to delete someone across the map is very frustrating to deal with. Most likely, we're probably going to see the same ban coming out of AWC like we've been seeing the last maps. But I wouldn't be surprised if we are switching it up here.
They have been banning the Fenrir, and they are going to get rid of Valkyrie this time. Didn't like playing against Valkyrie in that game, too. I'm pretty confident MCC had it for a little bit.
Yeah, either Montana or I'm pretty sure Lily was running Valkyrie. Honestly, for this first round here, most likely AWC will go that second floor bomb site. I would not be surprised if I see a Archives Russians plan where it's you have a Montang take the bomb, you have smokes flying Ying. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if Ying's I heard about that. You have a Ying, a Glass, and you just rush Archives and bomb.
Very exciting things to come. This game 3 is going to be so insane. We already got some predictions in the chat. It seems that Vanfold thinking that they're going to be a 7-5 MCC win. And I predict that things are going to be close again. Especially after last time where MCC thought they had it in the bag but had to fight, scrape, and claw in order to get that win because AWC is not going anywhere. They won 4 in a row to push overtime, which, look, I know they lost, but still impressive.
It looks like AWC not banning the winner and then ending up running themselves. Just trying to have more stall utility. Like we've been talking about having more utility, especially in the
Here we go. Round 1, we are back at it. This is MCC starting on the offensive this time, just like they did in that game 1.
Breaking the Vera with the drive, throwing it through such a window here. Honestly, doing that really, they were going through security IT early on.
Yeah, huge shot already there coming out from AWC. They take down Martin there. Already a minute into this round here. MCC on the back foot to start. And they get shot. Oh my goodness, no, Nate getting shot from below. Usually you want that high ground. I did watch Star Wars Episode 3. Want the high ground, but not working this time. And now we're going to watch Lily run away here, getting a lot of shots taken at her. So
Down to 26 HP.
that is not very much.
Last 3 MCC players are grouped up. Colin does get a pick, trying to equalize this game here.
Yeah, Colin the pick. All right, 4-3. Lily still low health, but if they get a pick here, things will be evened up temporarily. Now MCC is going to be looking for that bomb in order to place their diffusers. Colin taking a couple of shots there. Some fire coming out. 2 on 4. And now here it is. The end of round 1 is slowly approaching, ladies and gentlemen. Just over a minute left. Shots taken down, and there it is. Colin, he also gets hit. 4v2. But luckily, Montana gets a pick there, trying to even things back up. It's 3 on 1. Going to go revive Burt here. does indeed just that. Still 2-3 though.
The 3v3 and with 30 seconds left. Two of the MCC players are very low here, with Montana being the healthiest at full HP. It looks like Lily May is trying to tank it and run it in, try to plant here.
Yeah, I don't think they see her. Just going in again into the defusal. There's Montana, gets the kill.
Montana getting a pick, making it a 3v2 in MCC's favor, and having.
Oh, we've had 3 the whole time. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see the third one. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm blind. But yeah, they're a huge pick on Lily, very low health. Had to go down. There it is. Coming in, AWC gets the second one. Now we're back to 1. It's a 2-on-1 in AWC's favor, but Colin can still get the picks here, can still get the wins. Remember, it's all about the stalling game now for MCC. They had that diffuser down. Oh my goodness, he got them both! Oh my goodness! Colin going through the window. Nobody looking behind him. You gotta check your blind spots. The problem was you have 2 people. How does one person not look behind the other? I don't even know.
Really good. Such a huge clutch coming from Colin here, bringing the early round lead into PC's favor and keeping that momentum up from the map too. Just trying to finish this out as fast and cleanly as possible here.
Yeah, great stuff there from Colin, finishing it out. MCC trying to get back, keep going how they were. Remember that game too? They had the momentum early, lost it, and then grabbed it back. Now they're just trying to take it at the beginning, but hold onto it the whole time. AWC seems to be reeling a little bit, right? You thought they had the win. You have 2 people on the bomb too, and luckily Colin takes them both down. So this round 2, you get the 2-0 lead. That is going to be huge instead of a 1-1, if that happens.
Looks like AWC opts to get back to the Emory bounce here, guys. And honestly, it looks like a similar team comp from both
5
sides.
seconds to go.
Got mute included for AWC just to kind of stall.
Proceed to bomb location.
Especially with utility wise, with MCC did the early.
Yeah, that is what they're looking for, those early picks. We've seen it time and time again, this time going towards MCC's favor. And now we're going to watch Montana. He also gets a pick. It's already 3-on-5. MCC has taken that early lead here in terms of personnel. Looking around the corners, holding these angles, not seeing anything. Walking around, watching Montana. He's already got 1. Looking for a second, looking for a pair. Maybe even some twins of kills. I don't even know.
Adrenal surge coming out from Martin here just to help the MCCs just trying to run in. With the adrenal surge, it just helps them with recoil and it gives them a little bit extra health. Very strong. Finga used to be very, very crucial in every team comp. Don't see her as much anymore, but she does have an LMG. This room gives me flashbacks to the high school finals. We casted with kid by the alias of Blaster. He loved LMG. And we saw about any LMG out of him, and it looks like we are relaying information that one is in fact in Fountain here.
Yeah, they are going to be able to push there on that Fountain. Lily does get the pick now. 2-on-5. MCC with favorable matchups here. Looking to push into this bomb. I think they finally figured out where it was. And now they're just holding it. The FIFA user has been dropped though. MCC is losing, they're losing Nate. Still 2-on-4. Oh my goodness. 2-on-3. We saw a huge shot, couple of trades. Now 3-on-1. MCC looking to finish this one off. Very close to taking that 2-0 lead early.
Like Colin may jump in types here. With the smoke going down. Lily going in, trying to plant behind the bomb chassis here in Archives, getting that Fenrir mine going off.
Oh, never mind, Montana. Coming out of nowhere. He's cleaning them up. Got the brooms out. He's sweeping them good. And there it is, a 2-0. Current lead for MCC. They've taken yet another round. The attack is finally working for MCC. It's been a while since we saw them cook this much on the offensive side of the ball here.
And honestly, what a lot of teams here for MCC, what we're really good at is a last map. Overwatch being very big in that map 5, Valorant as well, and Siege, honestly, we don't see many map 3 here on stream, but they are a very capable team of winning in that last map series. Not a lot of schools, or not enough schools or teams prep last map series.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, look, it's best of 3, so more than likely you're going to have a 2-0 finish. But tonight, as we hopefully know, this is currently game 3. Winner of this is going to go home, just simply the winner of this week's matchup. Arizona Western won that first game. MCC barely holding on and getting it in overtime victory in game 2. And now they have taken a strong 2-0 lead to begin this map here. They have been doing a nice job. They've gotten the picks early. They are winning the one-on-ones. Hell, heck, they even won a 2-on-1 to finish that first round. So things are going steadily for your Tigers as they approach the building, and they are ready to go right back in.
Security IP as well. Doing a very wide map. Whatever AWC not MCC's just trying to take that for free here.
Yeah, remember, if you're not going to contest, if you're not going to box out, if you're looking to leak out rather than box out, sorry, that's a basketball term for anyone who thinks I'm talking crazy stuff, then obviously they're just going to walk right in. They're going to take it themselves, take up that space, move around in it a little bit. And now a minute into this match, MCC shooting the walls here. Martin, look for somebody. No picks from either side yet. Still feeling each other out in round 3. And I know I said it earlier, but a 3-0 lead, a 3-0 start, that could be massive for MCC in this hype game 3. Because remember, they were hiding really, I said hype, but they were fighting really hard in that game 2. So we'll see what goes on. Colin does go down, but there it is. Martin coming in, getting the kill, going to even things right back up. And again, just looking around. What can he find down here as the diffuser is dropped? Lily does go down.
It is a 3-4 in favor of AWC, but Martin does equalize it in it to a 3v3 here. All 3 players being very healthy. That Q1 Swarm or the Thieves coming out, and it does look like Montana does fall here.
Yeah, Montana just getting shot there. Huge shot from AWC. They are pushing as hard as they can. It is a 2-on-3 here near the end of round 3. Let's see what we can get here. Martin going around. Big shot there from AWC, though they pushed it to a 3-1 advantage. And oh, there it is. Martin gets 1. Look, it's still 2-1 deficit. 20 seconds left in this round. Martin looking, doesn't get him. I just don't know. It might be too little too late. Martin still doing damage. It goes down. AWC takes round 3. They lost the first 2, but they're right back on their feet, and they have taken yet another round.
And honestly, that is just a really hard round to lose there, especially with that Doc. Doc healing right up back to full HP here.
Yeah, I mean, that's not every character gets to heal themselves, though. Doc being one of the few characters that seems to be doing that. Mainly because, like, you know, you don't get to respawn in this game, so healing isn't really a big factor. Usually it's like, once you're done, you're kind of done. So, gotta be conservative with your health for sure.
But being that Doc, he can honestly just take a gunfight like that and then just instantly heal any damage off that he's taken. And it looks like AWC will go to Bathroom Tellers, which is usually a common bomb site right after you win the second floor site. And honestly, we may see a workshop extension here, or maybe even an armory or office extension here for AWC.
Yeah, AWC, as you just said, right? You won on the second floor. Yeah, successfully defended. You're now going to move here, which, as you again said, very common place that we see these types of bomb placements. MCC, they've been decent on the attack, right? You won the first two, and you get a third one. 3-1 lead is going to be beautiful, especially if you go on the defense in the second half of it. We'll see what MCC has up their sleeves here for round 4. And we are going to watch Colin. He's going to zip line in, looking like Go Diego Go. Out to the insane little zip line action.
Looks like they will do another office pull in. Looks like they're bringing Nate down to 50 HP and now down to 43. And
yeah, shooting through the walls here. Colin looking for somebody. He's got the angles. He's twisting his body, looking like a snake about to strike even. As he searches around, I think I saw a drone zooming in. Oh, Colin, he gets a couple of shots. Going through the wall. Oh, doesn't find him, but can he get the finish? Looking around, going around the corner. MCC does fall, though. Oh, and he just can't find him. I thought he had him. Oh, never mind, he does. This is why I need to stop. I need to stop assuming. Colin goes around the bend and gets him over the bend and through the woods to get to the pig's house.
does get the roamers here, and it looks like Martin does take a Fenrir off the board here.
That's pretty good, though. They take up a lot of space.
Bringing in favor of MCC here, and taking that second floor control with Martin being on catwalk here, taking into colors.
All right. Seems that Lily planning some stuff on the ground, going to definitely explode. As we see here, now going to shoot through the floorboards, perhaps. Something that, that's just crazy, right? You have to shoot through the floorboard. That's got to be really hard. But here in what looks to be the bathroom, shout out to the bathroom, and there, Montana gets another pick. The diffuser is down. AWC kind of stuck. How are they going to get into the bathroom? I don't know. It's not a family restroom, so you can't get everybody in there.
Lily just trying to stall the timeout, shooting the Goyo canister, getting a pick off onto Doc.
Just kind of walked up.
Stalling the bathroom rotate here and having that vertical pressure, and Martin getting the last pick of the round with the goo mine even in his foot.
Yeah, in the foot there. Doesn't even matter. MCC going to take that round, and there it is. The 3-1 lead. About halfway through to get the win. And we are going to see a timeout from AWC. They are down 3-1, going to talk things over. We'll be back here in 50 seconds. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after the timeout. AWC going to need their timeout. Talk things over here. 50 seconds to go, ago. Excuse me. We are back. 3-1 MCC looking to continue where they left things off. I got a good couple of picks to end that last game there, Zane.
Yeah, and honestly, AWC just kind of looks like they lost form a little bit here, and MCC's picking up their form. And
yeah.
They're converting these rounds that we saw in map 1 that they didn't convert. at all. They get the first picks and they just get stalled out or they lose via time.
Yeah, and I mean, we did see that, but remember, right? This pretty much happened last map too, though. Remember, at one point it was 6-2, but as we all remember, that things went into overtime. We saw 14 rounds of Rainbow Six Siege action. So will AWC have to, come all the way back again? I don't know. Hopefully MCC can hold on and win sooner rather than later, but as Van Full says, the attack half is going decent, and they want to say, let's go MCC. I agree with you. Let's go MCC. And things are right back to where they were. 50 seconds into this round 5. Gonna watch a reverse type of leap or something. I don't know. They're kind of crazy. As we saw Colin go in, now we're gonna watch Nate. Got a pick off of AWC. Good shots all around. And again, just looking around, kind of seeing what they can get done. Already have one pick. Maybe we can get a second sneaky pick out.
Lily being in office, same with Mute. Looks like we're just taking Armory here, and maybe even IT.
Yeah, around the steps here. Nate was taking a lot of damage, but MCC going to go down. Martin falling. Good stuff there from AWC. They're going to get the pick. Not playing too aggressively here. Oh, but all of a sudden around the bend, a double kill before they fall 3-3. MCC going to get a good trade there with AWC. And now over the bomb, MCC kind of just waiting. They haven't decided to go in yet. I wouldn't say defending the bomb because, well, that's not what they're trying to do, but they're all kind of surrounding and just waiting. Interesting strategies as we watch Colin take down just another one. The KD ratio for Colin has been superb tonight.
And honestly, MCC being taking the whole second floor, their map control, taking that map control is so big for them to just convert these rounds. Every time AWC has gotten on this first floor, MCC's always taking that second floor.
Yep, and speaking of taking that second floor, the first floor is also being taken. Lily going in there right on the bomb site, takes another, and this lead has increased. It is 4-1. MCC poised to make a huge run. They are trying to take this home in just 8 games. I think it's certainly possible with the run they've been on, but AWC, as we know, they are going to adapt. They are going to improvise, and they are going to play the way that they want to play here at the end of game 3.
Especially on that attack side, they're very strategic on what they do. MCC being able to pick 4 rounds as of right now on the attack, being a very defensive heavy team, that is very big for them.
Yeah, I haven't even considered, MCC is not even on the defense yet.
Yeah, they have they win majority of the rounds on the defense and being more comfortable being that gun heavy team that they are. Not as much as they were first semester, but they still are. Colin really stepped up as kind of one of their main gunners.
Yeah, we have seen Colin just going crazy tonight. What 3 kill rounds, 4 kill rounds, even multiple aces tonight. He has definitely been the offensive spark that the national championship defending MCC Tigers have been looking for after they had a little bit of a roster switch up here, going from fall semester to spring semester. And now things, they are poised to win this one early. It is 4-1, 5-1 lead. If they can get it, can change everything. It's already a deficit, but it will be a true deficit if they go up 4 rounds again.
And honestly, they keep doing MCC keep doing the same default and just kind of taking that east side or that IT security here. AWC is not really trying to challenge it. This time they do have the Echo drone here on the east doorway, just trying to stop or stall any attacker aggression here.
AWC, yep, just trying to hold off MCC from getting in. We're going to swing in here. Seems that MCC is poised to make a pounce as Lily goes around the corner looking for anybody. Doesn't see him. Going to shoot through some of these barricades. Still doesn't find anybody, but I think, I don't know if MCC's actually, I don't think they know where the bomb is yet. I don't know if they found it.
They do know it's Armory Archives here.
Oh, wow, they already do.
I think they're just trying to take control of that IT security room. Just kind of take control of the, like, a third of the top floor, just trying to add pressure everywhere for AWC here.
Yep.
Getting that breach open and then taking a little bit of office space or even the fountain space here.
Yep, MCC taking up that space, as you just said. Colin with the pick. We're going to see if he can get a second one here, holding that crossbow. I didn't even know he had a crossbow until, like, a couple rounds ago. Searching through here. Can't get anything. Lily is going to get the defusal planted, and Montana also gets a pick. Things are going MCC's way. They are cooking. Martin does fall, but it doesn't, I don't know if it'll matter too much. It's 4-on-3. MCC with the defusal down. They have control of the room, but slowly but surely AWC is telling me that I am simply wrong because they also got a pair of kills there.
Colin just being on that rappel on sandwich window here. What a really good angle to sit in. If he goes, he takes first contact here, and most likely the attackers may not expect him here. And
yep, and they're right there. Oh my goodness, Colin holding that angle you just talked about. Watching AWC walk right in front of his face. You cannot cross their face. The defense will not allow it. And MCC, they have now taken a 4-round lead just like they did in game 2. So hopefully MCC holds on, takes this 4-round lead yet again, and can take this massive game 3 victory after being down 0-1. Also shout out Vanfold. They are fans of Lou, and we saw them there earlier. A huge kill from Lou to finish off that round. And so now things are slowly becoming dire for AWC. They're now down 4 rounds again. But instead of it being 6-2, we haven't even gotten to the switch. Or no, this is the first round after the switch. Excuse me. You see back on the defense, and this is not what we want to be.
Yeah, MCC being that very strong team on the defense, being a gun-heavy team, their cohesion. We saw that second map with Colin playing that pulse and relaying information for Montana or anyone else near. Really big for a team at the level. It looks like we're going to do a whole second floor kind of extension here with that IT break room.
Right, yep. Just as you said, that second floor extension, they're going to just try to control most of the second floor. Again, now that they're on the defense, they can play the waiting game. As we see, Montana going to get a pick. Oh, we're also going to see a second pick coming out as well. Already it's 3-5. MCC has taken a strong start to this defensive side. Just 30-some seconds in, and 2 picks have gone off. MCC looking to hold on. They are looking to take this one, and if they do, 6-1, almost all wraps. You would think, I guess. You know, we saw AWC come back from just as greater depths last game, so anything is certainly possible.
Like Nace holding down the IT security room with the castle. Castle being really strong if you want to hold break-in security here. Just having a barricade that takes longer to break down. And you also hear when they're breaking it down. And he's just so hard to deal with because he forces attackers to go in different positions that they wouldn't.
Yeah, you know, you always want to put your opponents on the, like, you know, the strain, right? You want to make them uncomfortable, as you just said. You never want them to feel at home. Speaking of being at home, Montana kind of at home, getting like a feel. Or excuse me, I can't even count this afternoon. I apologize. Now it's a 4-on-1. I was about to say that earlier. MCC taking them down. Ducky again. Martin with the kill. And things are looking bright for MCC. Do they plant the diffuser? Do they go for the 4v1? I don't know. And there it is. The answer was neither, as Colin goes in and takes him down. It is 6-1. MCC is just one round away from completing the comeback and taking it in game 3. This is, look, I thought this was going to be a close game. This has not been close to start or to even like in the middle.
And we saw AWC fight back and bring it up to OT. Can they convert?
It had to be 5 in a row. They got 4 in a row last time, but 5 is an entire round more.
We did see AWC take 4 rounds and bring it to OT, but they just couldn't finish it out in the OT. And honestly, with MCC being a lot stronger on defense, they're just kind of capitalizing on AWC's mistakes here.
Yeah, AWC going to have to overtake MCC on the defense. This is match point, and we're going to be a match point until either the game simply ends or we go to another overtime period. This is going to be it. I am excited to see MCC, who had lost handily in game 1, barely in game 2, and it seems they have completely flipped stereotypes, and they are cruising right now in game 3. This could be the decider. Let's find out. The action phase has begun, and this could be your final game tonight.
About all 5 players of MCC is kind of close to the bomb site here, with no one really up on the second floor. Looks like Nate's gonna be going up in second floor, seeing gonna play a lot around. Really just try to stall any second floor aggression here. The office hash is open, so Nate could just drop out if he had to.
That is true. AWC taking down Colin. That could be huge. Martin also going down. And now Nate can't see anything. He's going to fall as well. AWC has taken control of this match. Montana does get the kill, but 4-on-2. Going to have to put in an insane amount of work if they want to take this in this match. You might have to go to next match. You might, I wouldn't say throw it away, but yeah, just going down again. AWC takes down Lily, and it is 4-1. Montana can't finish him off, just firing through the flashbang, goes down, and AWC cruises to a round victory and is going to force another match point game. Yeah, as we look in our comment section, I know it is 6-2. Border being a balanced map, that is true. Well, to my knowledge, it is true. My knowledge of very, very extensive Rainbow Siege.
Big Siege guy right here. Totally not a Smash Bros. Player.
But yeah, I mean, look, I just thought simply based off how the game was going, it was going to be closer. Now, AWC has won a game. They're proving they can easily, I mean, that wasn't even that close of a round. AWC kind of just went in there and did whatever they wanted.
Especially with that Blitz. Blitz being just a very strong force to deal with. Having a riot shield with a, big flashlight on this on it and just presses one button and full flash
and they just do it. They just win the game.
Yeah, it's so hard to deal with them unless you have that mute jammer to kind of stop that from happening. But
yeah, I don't think we saw that there in that last round. Still match point. MCC can still take it home just as easily, but AWC has proven they can definitely dominate on the offensive. So we are going to have to find out if AWC performs again and forces yet another match point game. And remember, they're going to have to win 5 in a row to push overtime, and they have 1 of 5. Hopefully they do not get to 5, but they could.
There is a possibility. We did see him take 4 rounds and push OT. And honestly, they could do it again. And Colin getting it down, getting the first pick.
Beautiful.
A little rough.
Shout out to the pick. Looking like Justin Fields throwing picks.
A little rough on the recoil control, but the vector is kind of hard to deal with.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not a very tall person or a very large person. So if I shot a gun like that, I'd probably it'd be over.
The funny thing is, I've heard in real life the vector's not even that hard to control.
What? Really? But in this game it is?
Yes.
Huh.
Most games actually get it wrong with it.
Strange. Not quite sure why that is here. At the match point round, MCC is currently in the lead. Colin kind of just searching behind the stairs. Maybe someone will like rush up the stairs or down the stairs and they won't see him. But there it is, Nate there with the pick. It is 3-5. MCC slowly but surely trying to finish this one out in just 9 rounds. Again, we're going to turn back over to Lily, looking around. I think they're near the bomb, and yes, they are. Searching the security camera, seeing if they can find anybody. Doesn't appear to do so. 90 seconds left in this round. Takes down yet another drone. Half the drones for AWC are gone. Things are getting tense here. Everybody in the esports lab going nuts right now. Well, you know, when the round's over anyway. Still looking around, just over a minute left. Nate